Mystery of Church and the Bride of Christ. Revelation 12, 1-5. Here is one spiritual process at work. A great sign appeared in heaven, woman clothed with the sun, the moon under her feet, and on her head a crown of 12 stars. So she's a very heavenly woman. She looks like the church, the glorious church, the holy church. She was pregnant and was crying out in birth pains. Can you see what the holy church is doing? And the agony of giving birth. And another sign appeared in heaven. Behold, a great red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns, on his heads 7 diadems. Whom do you think will win? His tail swept down a third of the stars of heaven, cast them to earth, and the dragon stood before the woman who was about to give birth, so that when she bore her child, he might devour it. This is the intensity of the battle between Satan and the Holy Church. She gave birth to a male child, one who is to rule all the nations with a rod of iron. So why birth? This is why your children are important, next generation is important. A church that is not birthing the next generation will die off, however good the first generation was. That's the story of the Methodist Church, that's the story of the Lutheran Church, that's the story of the Salvation Army, that's the story of the Baptist Church. Pioneers were, can you beat a William Carey? But they didn't produce the next generation, the male child, one who's ruled all the nations with a rod of iron. A child was caught up to God and to his throne. So they rule. When there's a church that is in birth pangs, people will be born who will take up positions in the nation that will rule the nation. Did you understand that? By their work and their witness. By their work and their witness. So it is counterproductive to send young fellows to Bible colleges when they have not mastered the work and the witness. So I have become the friend of many churches by saying this. Where people must work, find their feet in the world, for Christ's sake of course, and work hard, witness well, and be a shining light, and anybody can get called by God from heaven, isn't it? You know what happened to us. It's not only very possible, it must happen. Call of God is true, but for heaven's sake, God's sake, your sake, nation's sake, gospel's sake, qualifying something and witness, isn't it? Get our feet into work and witness. Shall we say together? Get our feet into work and witness. Work field is immediately a witnessing field. So please, in your workplace, find someone to witness every day. That's why you are in work. You are an ambassador for Christ. Work field is the witness field. Yeah. When you are in a workplace, they have to listen to you. I went to the SLMA, had this community medicine, College of Common Means had a gathering. So I also went there and I was seated and I wanted to come off. I came after about 1.5 hours. I came out in the dark, but a chap came running and said, "Sir, can you recognize me?" He was about 65 years old. He said, "I am Ramdeni." I said, "You are Professor Ramdeni, isn't it? VOG." He said, "Yes. You taught us by the bedside in Ward 41. And you suddenly vanished." He wanted to tell me that to me. We were wondering where you had gone. Now we know, sir. No. I was no professor, but he's still having that respect he felt. How many years ago? 1978. So there's another reason why he wanted to meet me. I said, "Please stop." So thank God, wherever we go, there will be a sign of a witness. Don't let it up. There is always a soul waiting to you. One more story. Today I was driving somewhere, and yesterday we have a bakery near our home which makes good stuff. So I've got used to slowing down there anyway, and I slowed down, and there was a humble looking short little fellow. I stopped and gave him a Sinhala booklet. Then he says, "Sir, I'm a registrar at LRH." He saw the label. I said, "Congratulations," gave him an English one, and he was so happy to see a senior in my process of just, happenstance. But it's not happenstance. Where you are going, if you stop, it's a Jesus footprint. There will be someone who will listen to your witness. God bless you. Just one more thing. Christ and the Revelation 17, 1-6. So this mystery of this holy woman will overcome the dragon and birth always another generation, the bride of Christ, who will rule from God's throne in the nation. At the same time, there's a dastardly mystery going on, an evil spiritual phenomenon. Revelation 17, 1-6. Then one of the seven angels said, "Come, I will show you the judgment of the great prostitute who is seated on many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed sexual immorality. With the wine of whose sexual immorality the dwellers on earth have become drunk. And he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that is full of blasphemous names. It has 7 heads and 10 horns." So this is a political, economic, religious alliance in the making. The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, adorned with gold and jewels and pearls, holding in her hand a golden cup full of abominations and the impurities of her sexual immorality. And on her forehead was written a name, Mystery Babylon the Great, mother of prostitutes and of earth's abomination. I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints, the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. When I saw her, I marveled greatly. So this is the other formation, but we are in the holy woman formation. Lord Jesus bless us. Srila will lead us in prayer. Sorry, it was a long study.
Hallelujah.